In a city like this, crime is a common occurrence. It's a rough town. A dirty town. A town without class.
Another mess to sort out.
And all this before my morning coffee.
I wondered who could think of coffee after a sight like that. Maybe we've been too hardened, oblivious to the shine and shimmer of hope the world has to offer. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic about optimism.
Where's Wayne? We need his mind for this.
Do I look like his secretary to you, Locke?
Christy had recently cut her bangs, and her makeup did look a bit whorish today. A carbon copy of Wayne's secretary, Janine. But I held on to my pearls and kept my clam shut.
Locke. Christy. Sorry I'm late. It was a rough night.
Not as rough as his. Maybe I spoke too soon. His hat is ruffled. He wore that peasant shirt with the mustard stain yesterday. And his hands. When is the last time he got a manicure? I appreciate the coffee, but when it's handed to you on a pewter platter, it is hard to be gracious.
Hit me with it. What do we got?
White male. 40s. Strangled to death. Based off this thread and the bruising pattern on his neck.
I'd say it was a scarf. Probably his own.
This was personal.
A teal satin scarf with silver veins. Dismally low thread count. Part of Goodman's fall collection in 2004. 1677 at Target. My God. This man had no taste.
It was a crime of fashion. Like last night's elimination on RuPaul's Drag Race. Looks like it was time for him to sashay away.
Time. His watch, it stopped at 10:16. A leather strap fossil. Brass clasp on a steel timepiece. He just didn't care at all.
Must have been the time of death.
10:16. Just after I found out Madam Hussybottom got eliminated from last night's episode of Drag Race. The producers knew she was a body queen. Why? Why did they give her another design challenge?
He hasn't had a cigarette since the war. That, along with the 3-pound bags under his eyes and the obvious bedhead lurking under his hat, I'd say something's chuffing his jam.
It's grinding your gears, Wayne. You know the guy or something?
I'm just disgusted by the lack of justice in this world.
Let's wrap this up. These shoes are only made to walk on marble.
Landlords boarded up the windows. Whether it was to protect the tenants inside from the outside or to protect the rest of us from them, no one knows. Either way, there were no witnesses to this murder, unlike the televised assassination billions witnessed last night.
Look. Found his ID.
His name was Henry Collins. Poor dead bastard. Why had this happened to him? Who would let him keep this as his ID headshot?
Name looks familiar. Some big shot producer. Why is his badge so cheap? Generic nylon strap, foggy plastic? Is this matte cardstock paper? Trash.
Really? What's he done?
RuPaul's Drag Race. Most likely.
He's so good.
He really is.